Tell me if this hasn't happened in your home. You're talking to your kids thinking that they're paying attention to you, and poof, they are in la la land. And you're trying to figure out whether or not they're listening to you. My name is Liz Cerezo, and today I'm going to talk about how us as parents or moms or dads can take care of little ears. I mean, how we could prevent any kind of hearing loss when kids start to wear headphones. Sometimes they get caught up in the moment with their video games or the movies that they're watching or whatever is going on their phone, that they crank up the volume, and all of a sudden you could be clearly across the room or maybe even across your home, and you could hear the music or the sound coming in straight from their earphones that are plugged into their ears. So here are 3 tips on how to handle damage control when it comes to earphones and your kids' little ears. Doesn't matter how old they are, we have to protect that hearing. Try to explain that to the kids on how dangerous it could be, whether you do it playfully or you're just so engulfed in your whatever you're doing on the device that the volume has to be down. There's control settings on certain products, on certain phones and MP3 devices, in which you are able to control the volume of the music or whatever is coming out of the headphones. So, tip number 2, for little ones, my daughter did not wear any kind of earphones that actually went inside the ear. I got her kind of like those muffs, like ear muffs type headphones, so, because I was just the kids nowadays just are so young for us to be inserting anything into their ears, and I've fallen victim. There's been many times where maybe a couple years back where she did have the earphones that you put inside your ears, but she has obviously been born in the era in which electronics rule almost every aspect of their lives when they are young, and the last thing I wanted her to get used to was sticking something into their ears or into her ears. Tip number 3, this is where parents' bionic ears comes in. If I hear it and they have their earphones inside their ears, and if I could hear it, it's too loud. That is just a golden rule when it's here at home. I make sure that they lower it. I make sure that I see them lower it completely, not completely, but to the point that they could hear it, but I don't have to hear it. If I hear it, obviously it's too loud. We have to take control, and we have to take the reins on these kids when they have music, especially the teenagers of today, when they have music just blaring into their ears, and by the time you take it off, they're like deaf. I hope these tips help. My name is Liz Cerezo, so I'll see you soon.